Anyways, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another video. And today is the day in the life of the Nothing Phone 1. Let's go. Alright, so starting off the day, 7:02 a.m. in the morning. Mostly cloudy today, 45 degrees, and we are currently sitting at 100%. And I do have two SIM cards in here. I do have the Metro by T-Mobile, and I do have the Boost Mobile AT&T network access. Now, of course, this is the Nothing Phone 1, and so it's not fully compatible with US telco companies. So the only ones that I know that have like any type of 5G connectivity is T-Mobile and AT&T, since the Boost SIM is on AT&T network. I put the Mobile X SIM in here, and it only connects to 4G plus. It does not connect to Verizon's 5G, so that would be the one that if you have a Verizon phone line, whether MVNO or actual Verizon, this phone will only connect on 4G, which is not bad though, because LTE is just fine. But I wanted to be able to test it on all three carriers. I tested it yesterday on Boost Mobile for a little while, and now I have it primarily connected to Metro. So I have the Boost Mobile as a backup line, and I feel like the phone does fairly well as far as network connectivity. So we'll do a quick speed test. So yeah, the funny thing is that up here it says 5G ultra wideband. So funny. Instead of saying 5G UC for ultra capacity. Now 411 down and 110, 111 on the uplink. Ping is 16 milliseconds. Loaded downloads 806, loaded uploads 107, and it jitters 3. Now let's see if we have any packet loss. No packet loss at all. So anyways, just gonna give you guys my thoughts throughout the day while using the device, and give you guys the good, the bad, the ugly. So let's get my son to college, since he has finals today. As far as gaming is concerned, being able to play the usual games that I play seems to be just fine. As far as like animations, frame rates, those types of things, it is doing pretty good. Audio solid. There hasn't been any lag or jitter or anything like that, and a game that requires GPS access and everything like that works just fine. So I'm not having any issues there at all whatsoever. Playing one of my favorite games to play, y'all know, Pokemon Go. It is handling it just fine, not a problem at all. So gaming is good. All right, so it's 9:40 a.m. in the morning. So it's been like 2 hours and 40 minutes. Well, 2 hours and 40 minutes that I've had the phone off the charger, and we're currently sitting at 88%. Not bad so far on battery. Of course, it was eating battery a lot faster this morning because I did have 120 hertz refresh rate turned on. So I ended up turning it off. I don't really care for the refresh rate to having to be that fast. And then I played some Pokemon Go. So that's what pretty much knocked it down 12% at this point. But yeah, I'll continue to update you guys a little bit further as I keep using the phone, and let you guys know how it does. All right, folks, so I just wrapped up recording. Well, by the time you guys see this, it would have been yesterday's video. But yeah, and I unveiled that it was the Nothing Phone 1 that I'm going to be doing a day in the life review on. So yeah, we're at this point right now. It is 11:13 a.m. in the morning. We're down to 76% battery, and I've just been watching a lot of YouTube shorts and YouTube videos. And right now to test the performance of the chip in this device and all its capabilities, I've downloaded that video that you guys saw yesterday. Downloaded it onto my Nothing Phone 1, and I'm going to go ahead and edit the entire video on this phone. I'm using YouTube Create and CapCut. Those are the two that I use to edit videos, and then I use my Google Pixels, my iPhones to record video. So anyways, let me get into that, and when I report back, I'll let you know just if the editing process was good or bad, janky, jittery, stuttery, or any of that stuff, or if it was smooth. I'll let you guys know, as well as an update on the battery, because I know editing video will eat the battery. I know that much. That's with any phone that I have. But anyways, let's do that. right, folks, so it is 1:46 p.m. and we are currently sitting at 57% battery, and that was after doing the editing for the video that you guys saw yesterday. So that's pretty much that. And then I listened to some music for a little bit, took a nap. I just woke up like 10 minutes ago. And yeah, so one of the things that I find pretty interesting about the Nothing Phone 1 is, like I said, I'm running dual SIM on here. It is running DSDS, but I'm running dual physical SIM. So the SIM tray is at the bottom, and when you pull it out, it's double-sided. So you can put 2 SIM cards on the top and bottom of the SIM tray and push it in, and then it allows for a dual SIM, dual standby type configuration. So pretty interesting. All right, checking back in with you guys, and it is 4:11. It's 4:11 p.m. We're sitting at 44% battery now, and it just came in the mail, so we'll go ahead and get the case out, and so you guys can see it's slightly, I guess you can say, like, it's a firm case. Of course, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got the cutouts for the glyph lights, so when the lights light up, you'll be able to see it. And I believe that, yep, there's screen protectors inside, so I can apply them onto the phone, keeping the phone protected. That way I don't got to worry about the back of it accidentally cracking or anything like that, because that would be a pain in the ass to replace, to fix. So I would say that so far, for the processor chip, I believe with the Snapdragon 778G, the chip seems to be doing just fine. Well, it's everything that I throw at it, it's performing pretty good. About as smooth as my Pixel 8a, to be quite honest with everybody. And to me, that's pretty impressive, being that it's a Snapdragon 7 series chip, or 700 series. It's not a 7 Gen 1 or anything like that, but yeah, you would not know that the chip is considered a Qualcomm mid-ranger chip if you were using this device. Everything just flies pretty smooth on it and does fairly well. So anyways, I'm now going to go ahead and get the case put on and get the screen protector put on. That way I have a peace of mind that, the display is nice and protected, the body of the phone's protected, and we'll go from there. All right, folks, so I'm pretty much going to call it for the day. It is 6:04 p.m. and we're sitting at 22% battery. And I do got to get this charged up because I am taking my family out to dinner. And, for those who want to know, let's look at the battery. And it's still learning a lot of the things that I do. So, yeah, I guess, in a video update next week, I'll let you guys know how the battery pretty much went. But this is how it went for today. Looks like we got 3 hours and 48 minutes of screen on time. And yeah, I was taking off the charger at 6:56 a.m. So nearly 12 hours of battery. It's down to 22%. Like I said, I got to get it charged up. And yeah, the culprit mostly used 25% of the battery was YouTube, 20% of Pokemon Go. And there you have it. What apps used how much of the battery. So I will say it's pretty decent. It'll get me through today. So I'm not even, too, upset at that. They got the battery saver on, and it's adaptive battery, and it's pretty much like learning a lot of my usage habits, patterns, etc. Overall, just my thoughts with the Nothing Phone 1. Like, this is a phone that came out, I believe, in 2022, so it's like over 2 years old, just about. It is on Android 14. It is expected to get nothing OS 3.0, which is Android 15 based. Don't know when that's going to come out, but it is set to get that, and that will be like the last software update that this phone gets. After that, that's pretty much like end of life. I'll get like 2 more years of security updates, and that's about it. With the Nothing phones, they are given 3 years of software updates and 5 years of security patch. So, not on the level with like, Google Pixels or anything like that, but that's totally fine. And I do see a huge community for the Nothing phones. So I do believe there's going to be a huge community that's deving for this afterwards. So I could see, a custom ROM of Android 16 for this device and going forward. So far, it's been a really good experience. I really, really like the phone, and I'm now interested in getting the Nothing phone too, which I'll probably get in February. And that speaks a lot, because where does that sit for Google Pixels? I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to continue to use it. It is going to stay my daily driver for a while, and using it alongside my Pixel 8a, enjoying this experience and seeing a lot of similarities between the two as far as, functionality and all that stuff. But anyways, that's just pretty much it. Let me throw this on the charger, get this charged up. As far as for photos, I will do a separate individual video based on photos and videos from the Nothing Phone 1 to give more in depth for the smartphone photography. But that's it for right now, guys. Thanks for checking out this video. Smash the like button if you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.